Om. 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 Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Aim Saraswate Namaha. Om Shri Guruve Namaha. Humble Sashtang Pranams at the holy lotus feet of Pujya Gurudev, Pujya Shri Swami Jyotirmayananda Ji Maharaj of Yoga Research Foundation, Miami, Florida. So we will continue with our satsanga on the 4 gatekeepers at the Palace of Liberation by Pujya Shri Swami Jyotirmayananda Ji Maharaj. And today is day 6. And if you remember, the 4 gatekeepers are Shama, which is serenity, Vichar, which is spiritual inquiry, Santosh is contentment, and Satsanga, which is good association. So our day 4 and day 5 were on the second gatekeeper, which is Vichar, the spiritual inquiry. And we had ended day 5 with the word Vikshepa, or distraction of mind, which means Vikshepa is an obstacle. So another obstacle to overcome in spiritual movement is Vikshepa, or distraction of mind. The scriptures have designed Upasana. So Upasana, meditation, to overcome Vikshepa. So when you meditate, that means you concentrate your mind, goes on to one pointedness. Then the mind does not run around. Here, there, thoughts. Mind means all your thoughts that comes in your mind keeps going here and there. Even during meditation, many sadhakas to begin with are very disturbed because they cannot concentrate. Various thoughts keeps coming, which means mentally you are here, mentally you are there, and that is a disturbance for meditation and becomes an obstacle for reaching your goal. The goal of meditation is to still the mind, which is very much needed. Just like we need to sleep for the health of our body, mind, whereas meditation, it does help the body, but more of it is the mental stability, mental health. And in a subtle way, you get to the point where you are one with God. But there are so many hurdles, so many obstacles that come in between that stops you from attaining that goal. And the distraction of mind is one of them. So there is a great deal of confusion about meditation. The purpose of meditation is not to gain psychic powers. People want to do Kundalini Yoga, people want to do deeper meditations with the thought that they want to gain psychic powers. They want to fly or they want to become invisible. So many different psychic powers. And um, it takes so long to reach there, but you still have not attained God by attaining psychic powers. And people get stuck there. The ultimate goal of meditation is to free the intellect of these obstacles. So when that happens, the third aspect of Vichar dawns. So there is step. People want to attain things very quickly. I want it. But, well, everyone is at different level. Some can focus very quickly and some need a lot of time. They need a lot of practice. First of all, they can't even sit still. So practice makes perfect. Consistency is also very important. Even if your mind gets distracted, you still sit down for that designated time and try to have one clean area with your asana. Asana means spread a woolen small piece of cloth, have a cushion, and then have that small piece of cloth or like a woolen blanket. Sometimes you can buy a small piece of woolen blanket and spread that and have that as your sacred sanctuary. Beginners, it's very important. Keep it clean, keep it purified, respect it, and then sit there. Even if your mind gets distracted, still practice. Sit there and start your meditation session with Om, chanting of Om like 3 times, and then Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah, because Lord Ganesha removes your obstacles. Om Aim Saraswati Namah, because Ma Saraswati gives you that buddhi, that intellect, and she is the one who takes you all the way to intuitive knowledge. And then your guru is your guide. So with these respectful mantras, invocation mantras, then you start chanting Om. So as many times, if you cannot sit still, then with chanting of this Om, with a longer that brings you the vibrations, that calms you down and helps you to concentrate. Because with that vibration, the and then that silence, that takes you into meditative mode, full concentration. So at least do that for begin with 5 minutes, then increase to 10 minutes, then increase to 15 minutes to sit still, and then you can start chanting your mantra, your guru mantra, and then get into meditation again. So read some scriptures. So dedicate some of your time. Consistency is very important. So when that happens, the third aspect of Vichar dawns when Mal and Vikshepa are destroyed, the intellect becomes reflective, leading to the next aspect of Vichar, which means understanding Dvait and Advait. So now, what is that? Sri Adi Shankaracharya brought in this Advait philosophy. Advait. So Dvait is duality and Advait is non-duality. So Dvait means duality, you and the world, you and God, two different entities, separate. That means Dvait. And many believe in that Dvait philosophy. Sanatan Dharma believes in Advaita philosophy. You look separate physically, but all of us are one at soul level. We've come from the same source. Animals, birds, no matter what embodiment. The soul comes from the same source. So we are one. Like all the rays of the sun, it comes from that only that one sun. So duality involves multiplicity, whereas Advait literally means non-duality. It implies bringing your intellect to understand that Brahman alone is, and I am Brahman. The soul has come from that Brahman only. It's Brahman himself abiding within you. Because of that Brahman you are alive. In day-to-day life, your concept of yourself is governed by limited perceptions. The concept that you are the physical personality, the body, and mind complex has become embedded in the mind from life to life. People use up so much energy to find what they believe to be their origins. They search the roots of their family to find out who were their great great grandparents and where they came from. This fascinates the mind, yet is a misuse of the intellect. Okay, you found out who your great 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 grandparent was, where he came from, where she came from. You found out, then what? What will you do? Is it worth using your time in reaching to know your physical body great 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 grandparents, or is it worth using that same time to know God, the real reason for you to be in this human embodiment? Who is God? Where is God? Who am I? Why was I born as a human being? What should I do? What should be my goal of this human birth? Or what is my goal? What should I do to reach that goal? It's the goal of being united, merged into that supreme consciousness, and be one and not think that God is separate from you, because you are not. We are one with that God, one and only one God, the supreme consciousness. With a purified intellect, you understand that the real I am is universal, like the ocean. In daily life, your mind creates the illusion of waves. You are identified with a wave-like existence and have given prominence to that wave. You are not really that wave. You are the ocean. What a difference it would make for your mind if you were to understand that you are not this limited personality. You are the universal self. That revelation about your own inner self is greater than all the gold, all the treasures, all the power of the world. So ask yourself, who am I? The final stage of Vichar is inquiry into who am I. All other aspects of Vichar culminate in this stage. The scriptures give you guidance into leading your intellect onwards towards the highest purification. By the practice of Vichar, the intellect develops a subtle quality, enabling the soul to discover, I am Brahman, I am Brahman, so hum sa, I am that am I. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Samasta Lokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Asato Ma Sadagamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. O Lord, may all be happy. May all have food, water, shelter, clothing, medication. And may all know God. May all be protected by you, O Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shukrana, Shukrana, Shukrana. Divine love, light, healing, bliss. May you all expand spiritually, become instruments in the hands of our Lord. Give unconditional love. Serve selflessly. And moving along, expand your spirituality. Harihi Om Tat Sat. This is Swami Lalita Priyananda from Sacramento, California. Hari Om Tat Sat. Harihi Om. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.